Well, for the 24 hours after the Kevin Zeitler signing the other day, I was feeling really good about our position at 29 in the draft. I'm like, we can take whatever we want or we can do whatever we want. Trade up, trade back, get an edge rusher, get an offensive lineman, get a brand new toy for Jared Goff on the offense, whether it had been Xavier Leggett and Adonai Mitchell. That's what I was really falling in love with before I heard all this unfortunate news about Cam Sutton being released because there was a warrant out for his arrest. There's no place in the world for domestic violence. See you later. You're off our team. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to address what this means for the Detroit Lions team. Like I said, going after the 24 hours of the Kevin Zeitler signing the other day, I was feeling phenomenal about this Detroit Lions team. I still am feeling phenomenal. It's just one player that we had to release, but the cornerback position is the position of need right now. The other day, like I said, after the Kevin Zeitler signing, I'm like, there's not a very glaring position of need. I made that video on Monday. I was like, I really would enjoy if we got a guard in free agency. I would really have enjoyed an edge rusher right there, but now I really think you got to go corner. You got Carlton Davis, who's a lockdown corner, and he said to himself that he can lock up any wide receiver on that side of the field. But Brian Branch and Amik Robertson, they're dogs, but they specialize in the slot. I don't really want them out there. And then Emmanuel Mosley's coming off 2 ACLs. Who knows how good he's going to be when he comes back. I hope he has a phenomenal recovery and he just comes back like a dog. That's what I'm hoping, but that's probably not going to be possible with coming off 2 ACL injuries. So what do? Do we address it through the draft, which, like I said, I was falling in love with maybe drafting a wide receiver or drafting a lineman or drafting another edge rusher. Now we have to draft a corner, which there's no problem with that. There's some studs in the first round, but you're probably going to have to trade up to go get the guy that you want. Nate Wiggins, he's going to probably be going in the teens. You got, who else is there? Kool-Aid McKinstry, who could be going off the board. You got, who else is there? Quinyon Mitchell, Terrion Arnold. Those guys could all be flying off the board. What are you going to do if they're no longer there? Then we got to go TJ Tampa, who... It's fine. And it's Rackenstraw. Those guys are all studs to add as cornerback too. But I was hoping if we did draft a corner, they can sit underneath Cam Sutton and they can sit underneath Carlton Davis and learn. But now we got to throw this guy to the fire and he's going to be starting day one, unfortunately, which is totally cool, man. That's going to help him get better. But it's like, come on. But you could also address it through free agency. And there's still some studs out there. I would go offer Stephon Gilmore right now a 1-year vet deal like we've been doing, or maybe a 2-year deal. He balled out last year in Dallas. And then you got Tre'Davious White, who's coming off an Achilles injury. That's a risk-reward situation right there. You got Marshawn Lattimore you could go trade for. Who was the other guy I was thinking of? You got Stephon Gilmore, Xavier Howard. He's still a stud, but he's getting older. There's options out there, but cornerback, unfortunately, after all this news of Cam Sutton, became our biggest position of need right now, honestly. And we need to address that early in the draft or address it in free agency right now with those vets that are still out there that can come in and make an instant impact, because we don't want a rookie starting out there. When we got Keenan Allen in the division, we got Justin Jefferson in the division, we got DJ Moore out there. We need some studs in that secondary. And our secondary is going to look completely different than it did last year, except for the safeties and except for Brian Branch. You got Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, and Fatu Melifonwu. Besides that, that whole secondary is going to look brand new. Was that a problem? Absolutely not, because our secondary was kind of lousy last year. But we'll see what happens. It's unfortunate what happened, but like I said, instead of being able to do whatever we want at 29, which is a bummer, we should address it with the cornerback position. Let me know what you guys think in the video down below. Comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon.